Welcome to another edition or another episode of the Independent Creator Podcast. Tonight, we're actually going to be taking a look at a platform or a chat app that we've took a look back a couple months ago, maybe last year, but we're going to take a look again at Gilded, what it can offer for you. But it's pretty much, in my own humble opinion, that Gilded is, in all cases, in pretty much everything that's important, is better than is better than Discord. So let's actually get into the meat and potatoes. Let's actually take a look at what is Gilded. Well, if you haven't already guessed, Gilded is very similar to what Discord is. It is a chat app. It provides channels and categories that people can talk amongst themselves and other people within the particular server that they have decided to join. Now, Gilded does offer a lot of different options that are much, in my opinion, better than what Discord is offering. So let's take a look at one of those particular offerings. Now, of course, when you sign up with Gilded, you're obviously going to go to gilded.gg. You can download the web app. Or no, I'm sorry, the desktop app for your whatever platform you're on. So right now for me, it is Mac. So if you also have a Windows-based machine, you can download the Windows desktop app. But nice thing is you don't even need to download anything. You can visit any servers that you want to visit or look at, or you have already joined via the web presence. So that's pretty much what I'm going to show here right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in. Of course, you need a verification code. So what we're going to see here is an actual Gilded server that I started up a couple days ago. Got everything all set up, ready to go. I set up the groups. I'll talk about those in a little bit. But this is the main look that you'll find when you visit any kind of other Gilded servers. Mostly what's going to happen is there's going to be up in the top here, of course, if they have decided to create a server avatar, that will be up here in the middle. There's also this place that's surrounding it is the banner that you can go ahead and upload or create one for yourself. It's a lot more options that are available to a Gilded server owner than you would normally get in a Discord server. That is the fact that because pretty much all of the options, all of the perks and everything that you get within Gilded are completely free. You don't have to pay. There's no Gilded Nitro. There's no anything like that. Everything is given to you right off the bat. You don't have to have so many people within your server that you have to have so many members and the activity has to be a certain number. It's very interesting how they have changed the script on saying, well, we give you everything that you need to create a community. You don't have to worry about the business side of things to say, oh, I need to have 7 boosters to get to level 2, or I need so many people to be in my server before I can get the banner or the higher bit rate on the voice chat or anything like that. No, it's all pretty much as soon as you create the server, it's there ready to go. So this, of course, the Two-Tailed Waffle community over on Gilded. Of course, there's nobody there. Like I said, I just set it up. I haven't advertised there or anything like that. You have your member list. You have a couple bots. I'll get to that in a little bit. The bots situation is quite nice. It's much different than what you would normally expect on Discord. You got applications. Now, Discord has just in beta started up a clan-based community where you can have people apply to join your server. This Gilded has that since the very beginning. So yeah. You have your server info. This is something where I decided to go through and say, normally you would have within Discord, you would have a category that says like start here with your server roles or what is about the server, what it is about, and a couple other different things. I've went ahead and set this up as a room type, which is a doc. I'll get to room types in a little bit. This room type is where you can create different documents that are presented to your members. So I have set it up for important links, rules, what is the community, what the about me page. There's a couple other different things that you can pretty much customize this, or you can set up different documents however you want. So you don't have to be pigeonholed into you have to have it this particular way and do not deviate from that path whatsoever. Now, I have set up also, of course, an announcement section, which normally you would see as well over on Discord. You can set up, post an announcement, create a nice blog style of announcement, or just normal run-of-the-mill text page with some images and stuff like that. It's completely up to you. I got a place for a forum for tech support, just chatting, where all the different stuff that you normally would see in a brand new fresh install or instance of a community server you would normally see on Discord is pretty much going to be the same over on Gilded. Now, I also set up a media share and where you can upload videos or images or anything like that. Now, let's actually take a look at the differences that you would normally see between Discord and Gilded. And that is the room types, the channel types. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new one here. Now, they give you 10 different channel types, and you don't have to use them all. You can only just use just the normal chat channels and just go off the rails by that way. Now, you have, of course, your chat. Is a place for everyone to conversate. It's a place for everyone to have a conversation over messages and to keep discussions on point with threads. I know threads are kind of hard to keep track of, but they're there. You also have an announcement section, which is a dedicated announcement channel. You also have forums, which is a nice thing because we've seen over the past year how Discord has miraculously decided to gift us with these particular options. Well, Gilded has had these types of channels for years. It was only just recently Discord has decided, oh yeah, that looks cool. Let's copy that. And you also got your streaming page. You have your voice channels. Listing is you can have a list of stuff, the to-do list, and documents, like I showed you. It's a section for documents, a calendar, an actual built-in calendar that you don't need to have a third-party bot to provide a calendar feature. This is built in as well. You have scheduling. You also have a media place. So let me go ahead and cancel that. Now, let's take a look at the media. I have one set up here over in the podcast grouping, which is another nice thing. Let's go ahead and talk about this before we get a little bit further. Subgroups are great because what they do provide is a place that, instead of a long listing of categories that would be doom scrolling if you have a lot of them going on in your Discord server, with Gilded, they provide you a space to make things a little bit more or better organized. That's the word I was looking for. Better organized to make your community much more appealing. So let's say you're a gaming server and you have a category for, let's say, Fortnite, Minecraft, and Overwatch. So those are three things. You have like a just chatting, or in a voice section inside that, and one other place. You have three different channels in each category. So you have 6 channels that people would have to scroll through or click out or mute and stuff like that. Or you would have set up where they have to automatically or request access into with a particular role. That's one way you can go about things like that. Try to keep it more organized. With Gilded, they give you the option to go ahead and create a group. Groups are great to do the same thing. So I have a section here for podcasts. So I have a place for independent creator, which I have set this is a media channel type, and I have a uploaded via by just copy and pasting the link from YouTube into Gilded, and automatically sets everything up. So if I want to go into here, let's go ahead and pause that so you have a place to post comments. You can also have tags. You can share this particular out. You have do reactions, or you can go with the link right into YouTube if you want to go that way as well. So there are a lot of great features that are available to Gilded that you normally would not see over on Discord. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, really. Now, with this, Discord does provide you a lot of great things. Does have the public mind share of the public, where yes, it's probably easier to get someone to come into or join up into your Discord server than it is to join up a Gilded server. That's just the nature of the beast, where Discord has been around for almost 8-9 years, while Gilded has been around for 4 to 5. So, and the problem is that I think with how some people perceive Gilded is just this thing that is attached to Roblox, because yes, Roblox did acquire Gilded a couple years ago, and that is just the unfortunate thing, that people perceive Gilded as just this plaything. It's not something to be taken seriously or even to be looked at, because it's garbage. Well, unfortunately, that's the case for a lot of people. People come into the Gilded official server and say, "Oh, this is a ripoff." And for many years, this is since the acquisition that people have just been saying, "Oh, it's Roblox. It's absolute garbage. You shouldn't even bother to go to it. It's not going to be around much longer. Just go back to Discord." Well, that's the thing, is that people just get set in their own ways. They don't really think about any other alternatives other than what they've been used to. And the thing is that with Gilded, you have so many options are available to you that they're and again, they're all free. So I don't know why it's kind of like, you can't persuade somebody if they're stuck in their ways. Yes, you can give them the option, and eventually they might see the light and come over to Gilded, at least to try it. Who knows? But that's the thing. It's just the huge uphill battle that many server owners over on Gilded have to deal with. And it's an unfortunate thing, because Gilded is a great option, really. There really isn't anything out there that provides you the free options that Gilded provides you, all for free. Again, built-in third-party bots that you don't need to pay for, because they're built into the platform itself. You can build flow bots, which I'll show here in just a moment, of setting up different things and how to actually show you that is possible, to show you that things are possible with these bots that you would have to go for a third party or even pay for a bot somewhere else. So it's kind of the things that it's like, when you look at it, when you've been invested into working with and using actively for years Gilded, and you go to try to explain the great features, and that's all for free. Well, many people over on Discord are be like, just immediately just dismiss you, and it's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, dude. Just I'll continue paying my $10 a month to get those the sweet emotes. It's like, yeah, I can pay $0 and have the same and more. It's almost like you're taking crazy pills or something. But I'm not. This episode is not really just to bash Discord and praise Gilded. There are some issues with Gilded that, again, like I mentioned, is that Discord is kind of the de facto chat app when anyone says anything about, starting up a free community with Discord. That's the first thing that people come up with in their minds, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Discord's great. Yeah, I know Discord. Gilded. What's Gilded? No, but the Gilded Age. I haven't seen that show on HBO, but I heard it's good. I heard it's good. But it's kind of like you have to. They haven't really pushed the narrative that Gilded is a great thing. It's free. It's available to everybody. It is available on multiple platforms, including Linux. So if you are on Linux or anything like that, you'll have a great feature set with this piece of software. So let me just actually take a quick look into bots, not settings, bots. So like I mentioned, there are a couple different bots that are already built into the platform itself. You have your welcome bot. You also have a Twitch now live notification bot. You also have a YouTube new video bot that normally you would have to pay Me6 or some other bot to do this functionality for you. You don't have to pay. It's free. It's right there waiting for you. And also an XP bot. So people love, getting levels within a server and getting whatever dopamine hit that they get with, oh, I'm a level 52, you're a level 2 kind of thing. But with the Twitch bot, let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. What Gilded has what's called a flow. You can create a flow. It's think of it like a if this then that kind of scenario. So let's say this one for Twitch, which I can go ahead and hit add. It automatically has all of these set up ready to go. So if someone is subscribes to my Twitch channel, I get a notification in a particular channel. For this case, it's any kind of default. I think it's the first one it's created. Same thing for unsubscribes. Twitch people follow the stream, the channel, same thing. I can get that. And then the nice thing is that I can go ahead. Let's add the bot. So these are all set, ready to go. So what I want to do is I don't want to have no notification for follows. I don't want notification for unsubscribes. I'll keep the subscribed ones, and also for unfollows. And then hit save, and you're done. You don't have to do anything else. Automatically, you get a notification that your stream has been online or goes online. And also the same thing when you are done streaming, you go offline, it sends out a notification. Now you can change these with the actual wording that you want in there. So let's say stream offline. So I'll click the three buttons, go to edit. So it gives you a triggering user has stopped streaming. So if I want to go ahead and change that word, I can go ahead and type in like check out the VOD later on, my dudes! Exclamation point. And then, of course, I can send it without notification. So that means this message will be sent without notifying any members or any mentioned users or roles. Well, that's okay. You can have that on or off or send as a private message. So I'll hit next and then save, and then save changes again. And that's how easy it is to set up a Twitch bot within Gilded. You don't have to set it up with or invite a bot into your server. You don't have to pay for premium services if you want more than just Twitch and you want YouTube and your live space or any kind of other live streaming platform you can think of. Notification, it's already there. So again, I should also clarify it's not going to just the Twitch bot. It's not going to do to YouTube or any other live space or anything like that. All it does is just look at Twitch. Unfortunately, yes, that's also the con side of things where a lot of the stuff that you normally would see or find over on Discord, because a great Discord bot, if you are interested in any kind of going live notifications for whatever platform you want, pretty much, is CouchBot. CouchBot is a great bot. If you wanted to stay with Discord, you have a Discord server and you want to look for any kind of live notifications, definitely I will look into CouchBot. The developer is a really great guy. They've been doing a lot of great stuff over the years since they started their bot, and it's a low cost. I think it's $2 a month for once. For restrictions, is $5 for a couple more features, like more channels, like 3 or 5 Twitch channels or something. Let's take a look at CouchBot. Definitely, I would recommend it. But the thing is with Gilded, they just recently, within almost a year ago, really, is they released their API, their public API. What that means is that other developers, especially bot developers, will be able to use that to make bots for Gilded. Unfortunately, I know I keep saying that the amount of bot developers is still relatively low. There is not that many providing services for Gilded that normally you would see over on Discord. This is because Discord, again, has been around for quite a long time. That could be a swing vote because you might have a bot that you use on Discord that you or your community is not able to live without, unfortunately. And I mean, you could try to set up a flow bot to have some kind of comparable, life without the bot and within Gilded, but you would have to put in a little bit more work. It's just not a one-to-one comparison, really. And that's the unfortunate factor of Gilded, is that the bot developer ecosystem is, again, it's tiny compared to Discord's. Unfortunately, I know I keep saying that word, we don't see that coming to be growing in the past or the recent little bit of months. In fact, a great developer that had a bot called Parrot has decided to not continue work or to improve or to make improvements, innovation on their Gilded bot. They've kind of gone into a maintenance mode with their Gilded bot, which is an unfortunate thing to see, but it's just something that, they have to think for themselves, and the monetary spending that they do to provide the infrastructure costs, the support time and energy to do support. It's just, it didn't turn out the way that they thought it would be. And they decided to go a different direction with their development time. That's perfectly fine. They have the capability to do that, and it's not something that oh how dare they? No, it's fine. It's great. I mean, because it gives another person who might be interested in doing Gilded development for bots a leg up and say, hey, I'll take over that spot, no problem. And they might have might have better resources and funding to take care of that particular missing piece within the Gilded bot infrastructure. So that's one of the things that you really have to look at, is that with your Discord server, the bots that you have now, are you willing to do the legwork and to actually say, hey, I can set up a flow bot that works just as fine or better than the bot that I was currently paying for in Discord. So that's just something that you really have to think about. And you would have to also, because let me put this out here, to start up a new community is one thing, but to try to bring your community, your established community from Discord over to Gilded might become a hurdle, or even just like a complete like roadblock, because in the end, it's your community that really has to make the decision for you. If you put it out there and say, hey, I'm interested in seeing if you guys are wanting to move to Gilded as a community because they offer us so much more for for $0, do you want to join me or to at least check it out? And if your community flat out refuses, they say no, Discord or death. Well, that's your community has spoken, and unfortunately, you're going to stay on Discord. And that is the case for a lot of community. Pretty much like almost 90% of the communities that are out there have to go through that particular choice. They have to say, okay, we're going to be doing this. And the community says, no, we're not. We're staying right where we are. We don't want to learn and download or create a new account on a whole completely different system. And that's okay. You don't have to, go about doing things that way. And it's, I mean, it's your community. You can't force them. And if you do force them, they're just going to hate you and say, you know what, this is not for us. We don't like you anymore. We'll find someplace else. And then your community pretty much dies on the vine and you're done as a community leader because you didn't listen to your community. So with Gilded does provide you a lot of options that are for free, but you and your community have to make that decision in order to make that move. With with Discord, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing Discord. They do give me plenty to bash on. Same thing with Gilded as well. With Discord, there are, the factor of that if you want all these different features and all the emotes, the animated emotes, and the multiple servers that you can be in and all sorts of other different things that Nitro provides, then you're going to be paying $10 a month for that feature set, that ability that you want on Discord. With Gilded, the thing is that not many people don't want to give it any chance. They don't want to try it. And they ultimately they hear from other places, other people that oh, Gilded sucks. You don't want to go do that. But it does provide a lot of good stuff that people do want, and that's the unfortunate case that many people on the Discord side of things don't try any new things at all. They're stuck in their ways. Now, I do want to say with Gilded, they do provide they for people who love the platform and stuff like that. They do provide a partner level that Discord has decided to just drop. There's no other way to become a Discord partner. If you wanted to become a Discord partner, that was something that you had to work on constantly. Yet that's your focus on trying to make as much activity and keep that activity up. And it's pretty much as long as try to get that line to stay up. That's all they cared about on Discord side of things. There is a program on Gilded. Like I said, there is the partner. There's also what's called the Gilded Gang. I'm part of the Gilded Gang, where I'm not like a trusted ambassador to Gilded to say, hey, this is all the good stuff that you can find at Gilded. You go check it out or try to help out the people who come into the official Gilded server to ask questions or anything like that. Try to help answer and just try to bring about a positive outlook on Gilded and to invite people to come in and try it out. If you don't like it, fine. There's the door. We're not gonna force you to stay here the entire time. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If you want to try it out at a later point in time, that's fine. But those are the two options that you have for Gilded, and it's a great programs that they have decided to keep and continue to grow with. That try to bolster the outreach of the community, and it's a great great avenue to see and to try even get involved in. And there's people that constantly, and I have to laugh every once in a while that people talk about, what's the Gilded Gang? What's that? And sometimes we do have a little fun, but it's all in good fun. And then just direct them to the application to say, hey, if you're interested in this, here's how you can check it out. So definitely, I would say check out Gilded and give it a chance, really, because you might be surprised. Let me backtrack. If you are starting or wanting to start out a community, give Gilded a try. Really, there's what can go wrong? Is like no one joins up after a couple months or up to a year. Okay, and you tried different things. Well, unfortunately, it didn't happen. Just try a pivot and try something new. And if that doesn't help out, well, try Discord. You might have better luck there. Who knows? It's just something that only you would have to figure this out on yourself, for yourself, I should say. There's no way to say, well, if you go step 1 to step 2 and step 3, but if you skip 4, you're going to have problems. So definitely give it some time. It's a completely different animal to many people who are within the Discord lifestyle. They might immediately reject it because, oh, this is just a ripoff, whatever. Well, that's an design intention to make the transition from Discord to Gilded a little bit easier for people who have been in the Discord life for quite a long time. That's all they know. It's not like we're going from Discord to Matrix, because that's a completely different system. Let me tell you. But it's just something that you have to figure out on your own, and really you cannot get angry at the people who just outright dismiss it, because they don't know any better. And it's pretty much up to you as a person that loves Gilded to say, hey, just give it a chance. This is the options that are available to you. Different not file types, but channel types that are available to you. And you get free emotes. Like, I'm putting air quotes for unlimited, but it's a huge number of emotes that are available to you cross server, static and animated, for the low cost of free $0. So if you love giving a big corporation $10 a month for the features that you can find on another corporation's website for free, then that's on you. I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink, and other things like that. Now, I want to also cover another topic here as before we close out this episode. I have been making some changes. If you have not recently joined the Two-Tone Waffle community, you should do that right now. It's just go to twotonewaffle.com. We have a newsletter that goes out every week. It's the Weekly Waffle. We talk about the content creation hardware or platforms, indie games, and different things that are going on within the alternative platform universe. So definitely come check out and sign up for that newsletter. Again, that's for free. Now, I do have, talking about Gilded in Discord, I do have a Gilded. I just set it up. We do have a Discord server. Now, this is the website here is, like I said, we have the newsletter. If you want to check it out, this came out today. This is recording this video or this episode, and it just came out today. Like I said, it's a weekly newsletter, completely for free. What I'm going to be doing is, you're hearing this first on this episode, is at the end of March, I am going to be making the newsletters a members only feature. So right now, anyone who comes to the website will be able to view it, no problem. But I want to make this as a membership or a member featured, that you get the newsletter, and we're going to be working on member exclusive only stuff. So if you want to get involved with that, so you don't lose access to it, again, this is completely free. It's a email, name. You can put like Joe Mama or whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Just as long as you get a put an email that you actively use, you'll be getting the newsletter in that. Now, with that, there's also I set up a new forum that is for support. So if you're looking for a question or answer or anything like that I want to try to get this started for live streaming platforms and how to get started on Livespace, or questions and answers about hardware or software or general just content creation basic stuff. I got this forum set up waiting for you. All you gotta do is join it, ask your questions, and I'll try to answer it. And soon as we start getting the community growing, other people will be able to answer as well. So that's just one of the things that I was just getting started. It's like very baby steps right now. So there is really not much in there. I'm going to be doing some write-ups of how to start up a Livespace account and do some write-ups on that, or how to do Ecamm, get started on Ecamm. I'm going to do some write-ups on that and then turn those into videos on the channel. So if you're looking to get into being part of this community and get it growing, would definitely love to see your smiley faces at twotonewaffle.com, either in the forums, on the Discord, wherever, as long as you're helping the community. And that's all I can ask for. And the same thing is, as long as I can help at least one person, that's the best thing I can do for myself. So with that, I want to say thank you for coming by and joining me on this particular episode. Remember, every other week is a brand new episode, and you can find this on every podcaster of choice, wherever you might find it. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Pocket Cast, or your RSS reader, your RSS feed, I should say. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please do drop a review. It'd be much appreciated. You can just do one word review. Who cares? As long as you do a review. Thank you. Be much appreciated. And with that, my name is Josh, and I'll be seeing you next time on the Independent Creator Podcast.